I'm going to change my view to gallery. There we go. Okay.
Now you can't. There we go.
There you go. There's Paula. Hey, if everybody
I tell you, getting
does,
old sucks.
oh, I'm sure we could talk.
I'm so challenged by all this.
Believe me, I'm still like, when I start talking, people go, Nancy, you're muted. I'm like, really? After a year, I still don't know how to unmute myself. Anyway, I was just going to say, if the other members of the party here want to unmute, and maybe if you don't mind, share your screen if you're not at work and you can. That would be great, because that's part of the fun of this particular event, is that it's a live demo where we all get to chit chat and talk, unlike the webinar. Hey, if I can just give a plug for the webinar that I just did, it was only because it was super fun for me to research. It was on the history of skincare. And okay, Julie, I got you. And it was just really interesting to learn how many ingredients were used like by the ancients, like the ancient Greeks, the ancient Egyptians, the Romans, that are still used today. All sorts of oils, moringa oil, avocado, of course, olive oil. And interestingly, the same week that I did my webinar, there was in the New York Times did a big article on the history of skincare too. And I was like, oh, aren't we topical at Reviva? So, but it was super interesting and remarkable about what other things they used on their skin that were a little questionable. But anyway, if you have a chance, it's posted on our website if you have any interest. So, okay, I know some of you are at work and can't actually are listening in and maybe watching, but if you can, just unmute yourself. This is the fun part for us at Reviva. I'm joined by Carrie, by the way. Some of you know Carrie Monty. She's in our home office in New Jersey, and I'm in Los Angeles in my home office. We like to chit chat with you if possible. Okay, I'm assuming that everybody got their sample. I hope so. Oh, there you are. Okay. You're Julia, yeah? No. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I remembered your name. I was like looking at my panel here. Yeah. Okay. Everybody got your samples, I assume? Okay, good, good, good. We will be talking about some of my favorite ones today, or you know, whatever you think of as these were launched. Right when I started a few years ago with Reviva. I have to find my my little notes here, because I went a little deeper this time into one of the products. So why don't we begin? Hello. Great. Okay. So let's begin with Carrie. I'm going to need your display. Yes, Peptide Facial Skin Prep, also known around the office as 314. You know, we all go by numbers. Peptide Facial Skin Prep is a serum that would be used under a moisturizer. You need just 2 to 3 drops. It's very dense and sort of gel-like, so it spreads really easily and smoothly. And then you would put a moisturizer on top. But really, the secret sauce of this serum that I think is just terrific and sort of unique in the industry is, well, the first one is it has sodium hyaluronic, and sodium hyaluronic is a form of hyaluronic acid. So as you probably know, hyaluronic acid is necessary for binding and retaining moisture in the skin and really building up and protecting your skin from that moisture loss. So having a serum, an extra layer of that moisture building quality is good for the skin, because the less moisture your skin has, the more it tends to line and wrinkle and degrade. So it has the sodium hyaluronate in it. But what I think is really, as I mentioned, the secret sauce are the trace minerals. There are a number of trace minerals, mostly from a Hawaiian seaweed extract that we use in the product that contains a mineral complex that's magnesium, calcium, potassium, phosphorus. I mean, it sounds like a multivitamin, right? You know, as you take, and when I was, you know, I was just trying to keep it fresh for myself because I know trace minerals are really good for your skin. I've always said they energize your skin. They sort of stimulate things in your skin. And I was like, well, what does that really mean, Nan? So I just did a little bit of a deep dive before getting on here with you guys. And I didn't know this, but the trace minerals are actually a catalyst that help the vitamins assimilate into your skin. So vitamins, important vitamins like vitamin C that you know you need for brightening and for strengthening your skin, you need calcium to sort of like turn on that vitamin C. Zinc, which is part of this trace mineral in this product, is necessary for vitamin A, which is good for building your skin as well. Magnesium is for a B complex. So there's a direct correlation to trace mineral to vitamin usage so if you're using either anything, a moisturizer right after it that has vitamins, like we have plenty that have vitamin C, vitamin E, you need to use this product because you'll get better benefits from your moisturizer as well. So it helped me understand better why trace minerals, I've always loved them, but why we need them. In addition to that, as I said, they stimulate different processes. So they help restore and maintain hydration. They fight free radicals. They help with immune cells called Langerhans cells. So they are an anti-aging ingredient. Plus, we did add into this product argireline, which is part of its name, peptide. Argireline is a peptide that helps to strengthen the skin, mostly in collagen. It works on the collagen a little bit more. And DMAE, you probably heard me use that word or that acronym before. DMAE is for firming the skin. We have a whole line of products in our firming collection that actually use that product, that ingredient over and over and over again, from the serum concentrate to the night cream to the body moisturizer. So, but if you're looking for an beginning of an anti-aging serum, this is a really good one to start with. And when I say beginning, I'm talking about, you know, in your early 30s, when you start seeing changes in your skin all of a sudden, it doesn't bounce back like it should. That I always recommend this to start with, because then you can use the next product, the Advanced Peptide Plus. Thanks, Carrie. Yeah, Advanced Peptide Plus just takes a leap off of where the facial skin prep does and goes further into peptide. So you can actually use them together. I do that. The Advanced Peptide Plus is more of a moisture, it's like a cream serum in my mind, because it comes out, it's sort of like in this serum bottle, but it has, you know, it's a cream. Look, it doesn't even drip down, you know, from my hand. So it adheres and it is a cream. Put this right over your skin prep. And what this is going to do is help, has a really, a lot of cumulative benefits to it. But initially you'll see a healthy glow, but in long term, it's going to help reduce fine lines and wrinkles. This is more targeted. This is really the anti-aging backbone to this category. And it does it with 10% of that argireline. So it ups the ante on helping you with your collagen production. 10% of the argireline peptide. It's got alpha lipoic acid, which is a antioxidant and helps to strengthen the skin. Vitamin C, so that would be, remember, if you use your facial skin prep first, it will help turn on the vitamin C that's in the Advanced Peptide Plus, and you will get the benefits not only of brightening, but calcium will help the Actually, well, I was thinking, sorry, I was thinking there in terms of it helps build bones, but we don't care about that. But it does. And then the DMAE for firming and collagen and elastin. So this is just chock filled. And what I like about it, it's really lightweight. So something as a dense cream that comes out of this little, bottle, it really is a deluxe cream, but lightweight enough that if you wanted to, maybe not necessarily in this season, as we're going to the summer, but sometimes in the winter, I feel like I want a little bit more moisture. So as you've all heard me say before, I have a fear of being dry. I'm not. I have normal skin, but I just have this fear of being dry because I know it's so bad for my skin. So you can put something else on top if you want, was my point. Okay, any questions so far on either of these two products? Again, you would apply the facial skin prep first and then the Peptide Plus. Yes, Paulette.
I'm very confused.
Okay, tell me. Let me unconfuse you.
Do not have in my samples peptide facial skin prep.
Oh.
I have Swiss apple stem cell serum.
Oh, it's purple as well. I think there might have been a mistake when it was sent out. And then do you have the Advanced Peptide Plus?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So
I'm trying to figure out, what is she talking about?
I'm sorry. And Andy, do you have the right one? You have it? Okay. Did anybody else get this Swiss apple? Can't see it though. Oh, you got Swiss apple too, Andy. Oh, and you did too, Julia?
I think that was originally on the lineup, but that item is unavailable right now. So we wanted
Julia
to
did too.
show you something that we have in stock. So it was switched, and I have a feeling when
Well,
packed, they missed that memo.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, Andy, that's the prep. Andy, you're showing me the right product, but I think in the sample size, everybody got the Swiss apple. Oh, okay. Somebody forgot to tell the educator. Okay. No problem. Let's talk about the Swiss apple. That's okay. It is also part of the anti-aging collection. So, and I think it's at this point, did you know, Carrie, did Steven Strassler, our founder, he launched this product, didn't he?
I believe so.
Yeah. It's been with us. It's been with us for a little while. I just have to refresh myself. Because it was, yeah. It can be used by all skin types, which is good. That's what I wanted to check for. But for mature skin, the stem cell from the apple, the Swiss apple, helps to also, in a similar way as trace minerals, but it helps to stimulate different processes in the skin. And, that's what we need I'm talking about myself, for a more mature skin. You need stimulation of the collagen, you need stimulation of the elastin, because we're not going to get any more. You're born with a set amount of elastin and collagen cells, but sometimes they get a little sluggish as we get older. That cell turnover doesn't happen on the regular 28 to 30 day cycle. It takes a little longer. It's a little more haphazard because of old damage. So using something like Swiss apple just helps to stimulate the whole process. So it's not exactly a 1-for-1 on the facial skin prep, but it is a good, they do work in the same vein, if that makes sense.
And
Hold on, I'm so glad you told me that. Here I am going on about trace minerals, and I should have been talking about stem cells, but anyway.
I thought that we passed that message along to everyone, but it might have gotten overlooked. So I'm pretty sure we send out coupons or something at the end of this demo. Or if we send out product or something?
Yeah. Everybody gets to pick one full size that they want, and then
you'll get.
I think, or maybe it's now. I think Bill may have changed it to a gift certificate, so you can choose what you want.
Okay, yeah, and in the memo, put send me my skin prep sample, and we'll be sure to send that with your product.
We were out of stock on that for a while, right?
I believe so. So
Yeah, that's why I don't have it
yeah.
for this demo. So, supply chains during a pandemic, right? Okay. So let's, Carrie, is that coming from you? It's a funny, it sounds like a cat.
Little sped up chipmunk talking. I'm gonna mute some people to see if it fixes it.
Okay, okay, no problem. Thank you. I think it's you. Yeah, it's you. I didn't know we had chipmunks working the printers there. Okay. So the third product, everybody, I should have just said this first one. Everybody has the Intercell Hyaluronic Night Gel. Can you show the product card? Thanks. Yeah, because you get, okay, this was one I don't have either. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay, this is a part of our hydrating collection where we make just, we use a lot of hyaluronic acid. We were one of the first mass companies to really recognize the benefits of using hyaluronic acid, which is, as I mentioned before, a moisture binding ingredient that our own body produces. But you can also topically apply it and get the benefit of a smoother, softer look to your skin. And the benefit, the further benefit is that it will help bind whatever you're putting onto your skin. So if you use it in a serum, it's going to help your moisturizer. If it's in a moisturizer, it's going to help if you're using any, I like it, it's like if you wear foundation or makeup throughout the day, you know how sometimes it disappears, and that's your skin just sucking every bit of moisture out of your foundation that you had on. So it just sort of dissipates. But if you really create a very strong, barrier, meaning your skin, then you won't have that trouble. Your makeup will stay on perfectly throughout the day and your skin will just be better protected. So Intercell Hyaluronic Acid Night Gel was designed with that in mind, and to increase and hold and retain moisture throughout the night. It has, if you look at, well, you have just the sample, but if you were to read the packaging, it has very few ingredients. It is all about providing hydration and avoiding drier, flaky skin, which then helps you avoid lines and wrinkles. So, and we have an Intercell Day Cream, and then this is the Intercell Night Gel. I was hoping, shoot, I should have asked him before he had to jump off. Usually Bill, our president and local skincare historian for Reviva, is on the line. He couldn't join us today, but I wanted to ask him why, and I still should. Or maybe Carrie, I don't not to put you on the spot, but I was wondering why this is a gel. Like, why was it a decision to make the formulation into a gel versus a cream? It's sort of unusual. I tend to think of, just from my skincare training throughout the years, that gels are usually a little bit better for normal to oilier skins. But
that's a good question. I think it's just because we didn't want to make it so creamy, I guess.
Right, have variety in the lineup. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's lighter weight, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it absorbs really super quickly. Yeah.
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 So I'm curious as to our founder's reasoning for that. Bill might know.
Right, because I know Steven Strassler designed this one. This has been with us, having done my skincare history. This is one of the older ones.
He would travel to Europe and, get all their skincare tips and stuff and bring them to the United States. So it might have a good backstory. Right.
Yeah, and I just forgot to ask Bill before he had to jump off. But anyway, it does the trick. I think in my mind, I'm just used to creamy, feeling for something that's for a drier skin. And it obviously doesn't have to be that, because this packs a wallop of hydration. So anyway, I guess it's good if you're, if you're going, well, you'd use it at night. Anyway, I was gonna say if you use it with makeup, but you want to use it at night. Anyway, you can do what you want, really. So it's just if you're looking for hydration, that's what this is about. So, any other questions on these products? Yes, Julia? Oh, I can't hear you. You're not on mute. Oh. Still can't hear you. Maybe you could type it. And I see somebody else. Carrie, while we're waiting for Julia to type out her question, what do you know when? Oh, I have two questions with regard to products being back in stock. I think they are, but if you could confirm it for me. Swiss apple and vitamin C serum. Do you know when they'll be back in stock?
So the Swiss apple, I think we're having an issue with some ingredients and the supplies of them. So I'm not sure on that, but I know that the vitamin C serum is going to be ready to go, I would say by the end of next week.
Oh, shipped out? Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So we're just we just got to run some final testing, and then once that's all clear, we can go ahead. It'll go right onto the website. You'll be able to buy it the second it's available.
Right, right. Oh, and we've updated it, right? So this is the new version with 3 forms of vitamin C, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So we won't call it dual source anymore. I think we're just calling it vitamin C serum, correct?
Yes, just vitamin C serum.
Yeah, yeah. So we've added an additional form of C because C is a little tricky to use it on, in products. And I think what we've done is created a formula that allows the vitamin C to really do its work that it's supposed to do without sort of dying off once it hits the air. So at least that's my general understanding. And then I got your question, Julia. Thank you. Does the night gel go under targeted treatments or as the last step? That's a good question because of its formula. Yeah, I understand that. I would do it as the last step. Targeted treatments, they usually have a key star ingredient that is there specifically to, as the word says, target a problem or a challenge. So you want to make sure that that's on the clean skin. That goes in first. So the skin absorbs that, then you put this on top of it, your hydration. Yeah. Yep. Same thing with eye products. I tend to do eye products first, just dab them along here and then have the moisturizer meet it right there. But get that in. So, have you guys been seeing all the hubbub about our vitamin K cream? A vitamin K cream, which is it used typically for bruising, like either on the face or if you get a bruise on your arm or your leg or something. It's great because it helps to move the collection of blood away from that area, and it strengthens the topical blood vessels. In any event, a young TikTok star decided to use it for under eye circles, and it went viral. It went viral, and we were like, oh no, do we have enough in stock? And then she did a TikTok, with this doctor, Dr. Derm Doctor. I always say his name backward. Derm Doctor. Okay.
I think Derm Doctor.
Derm Doctor, who's pretty popular in the TikTok world as well. And they were talking about it, and then another gal picked up on it. So all of a sudden, this new, TikTok isn't a new platform, but we don't generally see a lot of our consumers there. But anyway, they were touting its benefits as an under eye circle, dark circle cream. So, and it's true, it'll work there. It's the same mechanism in the body that wherever you bruise, it's the collection of blood, and it helps move it away. So one woman did a 7-day, 7 day, every day she used it on, and you can see the difference. Mm-hmm. So I think we're doing that in a Zoom demo in a couple of months. So in any event, we have it in stock, don't we, Carrie? I'm sorry to talk about it.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, good. Because the orders were fast and furious there. So any other questions at all? Okay. I always appreciate your time. I know some of you are doing this in the middle of the day and we're at work. So I don't want to take a lot of your time, but I so love being with everybody, and hopefully we'll see you in the stores soon. But we're waiting on that. Oh, good. Thank you, Julia. She said she looks forward to them every month. I do too. It's really the most fun part of my job. So it really is. So a people person. So, and a big thanks to Carrie for helping me out here and being here today. We miss Bill, but we like seeing Carrie too. So, all right. If we get an answer to that gel on the Intercell night gel, I'll remind me to tell you next time. So anyway, okay, thanks guys. And we will send an email out with exactly what you get. I do believe it's a gift card to use on our site to purchase whatever you want. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for your participation and your loyalty. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks guys. Beat that chipmunk, Carrie.